Welcome. I will introduce Ada, my AI assistant.
It is an honor to help Dr. Dadkamp.
Ada, how much butt shall we kick today?
Today we shall kick 1 metric ton of glorious, spackling, universe-quaking butt.
Outstanding. Activate intro sequence.
Let's do it, boss.
Great. Set the course and punch it.
Initiating warp sequence.
Let's make it happen.
I'm right on it, Dr. Dadkamp.
Welcome.
Good morning, Dr. Dadkamp.
Good morning, Ada.
Thanks, Dr. Dadkamp. It is my honor to be your AI assistant. I'm all yours.
Indeed. Hey, Ada.
Yes, oh Captain, my Captain.
Please see where the previous TDE left off.
Let me check.
New TDE now. Only this time with your help, okay?
Dr. Dadkamp, that sounds very toolies. And I mean extremely toolies.
Well, I'm glad you're getting the hang of it. Let's see what we can come up with.
Yep, we're really doing it, Red Band.
Outstanding. Let's get started then.
I will leave you to it, Dr. Dadkamp, while I go check on the stakes.
November 22nd, 1997. A picture at Greenwich Village, New York City. November 27th, 97. Holding my nephew Jacob in Virginia. Thanksgiving weekend. Mark, Eric, and Joe, dressed as the Roxbury guys. Planner, December 1st, week of. Work schedule. Planner, week of December 8th, 1997. Dave Letterman had Chumbawamba as a music guest on the 9th. Sold some books. Went out with friends on Friday. Shopping on Saturday. Planner, week of December 15th. Sent Monica a Christmas card. Went to Chi-Chi's, went to Lou's. We went to watch a 007 movie. Doctor appointment on Wednesday the 17th. December 20th, put up Christmas tree. 8 p.m. Scott's wine tasting party. House sitting at Lou's, dubbed Rush video on December 21st. Journal entry, December 21st. I sent Monica a Christmas card on December 15th. I heard The Mummers Dance by Lorena McKennitt something on the radio, whose beautiful voice reminded me of Monica. On the card I wrote, see previous page. Planner, December 22nd. On the 26th, Friday, Joe and I went Mom, Rosemary, Eric, and Jacob. Went out on Sunday, it looks like. A photo of me with Mom, December 26, 97. Week of January 1st, New Year's, 1998. A note from December 29th. Lou exchanged gifts. Julie was sick. Gave her Temptations CD, business card holder, scarf, and Dilbert pencils. Honor of Scott Adams, may he rest in peace. As of January 13th, 2026. Looks like New Year's Eve, Joe and I went out. New Year's Day, a workout. January 2nd, went out. I met Becky. Planner. Addresses area. Some music groups I was interested in. Planner, week of January 5th. Meet with Monica on Monday, 5:30. Work. A college class, critical reading, in the evening on Wednesday the 7th. Thursday the 8th, I turned 22. I took Dad and Denise to the museum. 6 p.m. dinner with Lou, Dad, Denise, and Julie. Friday, January 9th, went out with Becky. She picked me up. Day after, she had a cold. Journal entry, January 5th, 1998, 12:08 a.m. I'm half asleep. I hear the phone ring once. Jackie answers it. She tells me it's a girl. I knew it was you. I showed reluctance to answer, showing it only to Jackie. I had called her earlier during the week, like Tuesday, around 3 p.m., and spoke with her for a bit. She had just returned from Mexico, Israel. I'm glad she called even if it was so late. I had called before, and she said she was on the other line, so I waited for a long time. I'm taking her Christmas present, A Day in the Life of Israel book. Meeting her tomorrow at blank library after 5:15. My class is from 4 to 5:15, but I haven't even registered for it. So she's being cute and wacky as ever. I eventually said I had called earlier to ask if she had read my letter. She said she did about 2 months ago, and she needed to reread it. I asked her to bring it along and to meet her to talk in person. She agreed, saying, I hate phones anyway. She's on. I wrapped her present and I'm good to go. 12:45 a.m. January 5th. I went to the library at around 5:30. She waited outside the entrance. She wore black blunt-toed shoes from Spain, thrifty, quote-unquote, deep blue jeans, black turtleneck, and her brown leather jacket. She said she forgot the letter. We talked and I said I thought about her a lot. She said she also thought about some friend of hers, Lloyd, who is in South America. We talked about how people don't like each other the same. I said, I don't think two persons can start off liking each other 50-50. She said it should be 100-100. I said it is normal for someone to like the other more. We went to Kivahan in blank, upstairs. I gave her the book, so she was very happy with it. We leafed through it, and she explained me about Israel. I held her as we leafed side by side. We had espressos. She had a double with lots of sugar. We must have left around 7. They played salsa, and we talked about dancing. She said she had written me a postcard in Israel, only did not mail it. She asked me to write a dedication in the book and to date it. She thanked me several times for it. We walked all the way to blank garage since I offered to give her a ride. She said she likes the walk. I drove her home and she asked for a hug. I kissed her on the cheek and held her. She kissed back. On the way to the garage, since the way was kind of deserted, she was yodeling and vocalizing and being weird and wacky. I sort of made sarcastic remarks. She said we're in different circles of interest or something like that. She had told me before that she'd probably marry a musician before her trip. I said people should work at it. She said it shouldn't be work, it should be fun. Lyric sheet of Depeche Mode's It Doesn't Matter. I must have been connecting with that lyric from that artist. Tuesday, January 6, 1998. I called Monica at 10:30. Her mom, said she wasn't in. I said, "This is Mark. Please let her know I called, that's all." She had an optometrist appointment. Then I called Becky. She told me how her skis, sisters really, got stolen after she left them for 2 minutes at blank. She wants me and Nick to go to blank on Friday. She's going with quote-unquote Miss Saigon and Lori. A poem from Uncle Coco, dated January 8th. Feliz cumpleaños, Marquito. Buscando algo, quisiera enrumbar a donde me lleve el viento. Quisiera quemarme hasta ponerme negro retinto. Quisiera beber hasta que de mi sangre fluya vino. Quisiera hacer tantas cosas que mi amigo el tiempo es ahora mi peor enemigo. Jorge Manuel. Planner, week of January 12th, 1998. A note of a Rick Ocasek book for Joe. Work schedule. Journal entry, January 18th, 1997, but that should be 98. Monica and I were supposed to go to dinner today, Sunday. I had called her 2 days ago, Friday, to see if she wanted to go out to drink/dance. She said, "You got to give me more notice than that, like a couple days." I said, "Okay, then how about Sunday?" She laughed and said, "Okay." I said I would call. We'd go Sunday evening. She was saying she still has to write her Israel archaeology paper, so just for a couple hours. Well, I called today, and as I expected, she said, "Oh, I completely forgot about tonight." She said she was practicing for an opera for Tuesday. I said, "That's okay. I wanted to call dinner off anyway, just because if you have Lloyd on your mind, it wouldn't be appropriate." Planner, week of January 19th. Dentist appointment on the holiday. Work. Looks like a car stereo purchase at Sears. Checking Best Buy and Sun appliances. Friday, January 23rd. Traveled to Hershey. On Sunday, I returned from Hershey. Planner, week of January 26th. Joe turned 25 on Tuesday. I was enrolling in a class called Critical Reading for Wednesdays. Looks like 2.5 hours long in the evenings. Dad was traveling to Peru via Miami on Wednesday the 28th. I dropped him off. Work lunch on that day, the 28th. Next day, Thursday, scan Jake pictures, likely. Haircut on Friday. Also called Dad in Peru. Scratched off going skiing on Saturday the 31st. Sunday, February 1st, bought dress shoes at Sears. Planner, week of Monday, February 2nd. Process pass-fail form, likely for the critical reading class. Macbeth, Return and Check for Frankenstein, two works that were being explored in that critical reading class. Friday the 6th, renew Kaplan and Arco, study books from the library. That weekend on Saturday, Becky and I went out. Sunday, I bought Sony car stereo at Sears. Tuesday, February 3rd, email to Joe. A bit from Adam Sandler called Tollbooth Willie. Thursday, February 5th, email from Lou, a joke forward. Same day, email to Jody, the joke forward I had just received. Planner, week of Monday, February 9th. Tuesday, February 10th, email from my cousin Greg.
Hey Primo, ¿qué pasa contigo? Not much here. I am taking a break from taking my test in anatomy and phys. I believe I did very well. I have been looking for a woman, but no luck. I also have been talking with the Army and Air Force recruiters. They have given me a lot of information, but I still have not made up my mind which one to go with yet. The other problem is that what girl would want to be with a guy who is going into the military? However, this is something I wanted to do for a long time, and now is the time to fulfill this lifelong dream. Anyway, like I said, I am just looking for a woman, but so far, no such luck. How are things in your end of the woods? Things are pretty much the same old thing, but I still have a lot of work to do for classes. Write back sometime. Ciao, Greg.
Wednesday, February 11th, email to Jody. Hi Jody, as I got off the phone with you, I realized that you might want to really focus on your studies for now, like you told me before, or maybe now you just don't like me for some reason. Either way, I understand, believe me. However, I think it was not fair to lead me on from the beginning if you wouldn't have time for me. I will not hold it against you. I'm mature enough to just forget it and let you be. But if you care to talk about it at all, we can, because I do care about you, Mark. Thursday, February 12th, email from Jody.
Hey Mark. You know, you're right. I should have been straight with you from the start, but I didn't want to seem rude. I think you're a really nice guy. But I just didn't feel like we had all that much in common. Granted, time is a factor. But my life doesn't quite revolve around studying as much as I led you to believe. I thought you would realize that without me having to be so blunt. To be honest, that 7:30 a.m. phone call really threw me and made me feel very uncomfortable. I know you didn't intend it that way. But it just seemed a little strange to me since I didn't feel like I knew you on any sort of a profound level. That's partly my fault because at first, I was truly caught up in school. That month was really the most intense time of school so far. But when things calmed down, I realized that we didn't really connect and I should have told you that then. I'm sorry if I've hurt you in any way. And I know that telling you this in person would have been a good thing to do. If you want to keep in touch, send me email, but please don't call me. You're a nice, attractive guy and I'm sure things will work out for you. Good luck. Jody.
Thursday, February 12th, email from Bill.
Loquit, nice to hear what you're up to. The chic is not really looking at your feet. She just can't say, sweet cheeks in public. Dentistry is an excellent option. I know some people who have advanced in that degree onto oromaxillofacial surgery, and the things they do are quite interesting. Orthodontics is an attractive specialty, and even financially rewarding. By the way, I have a dentist appointment tonight. Bill.
Thursday, February 12th, email to Jody. Jody, I don't know you in a profound way, and I too believe we don't really connect either. But I believe that's because it takes more quality time than we've had. We haven't had that much time together. Two people such as us should not give up based on misunderstandings, because it might cause tension later. Regrets of what could have been can grow to be hurtful. I know the phone call you mentioned hurt you, but I'm relieved that you know I didn't mean to hurt you. Words come out wrong, and mine implied the wrong thing. My intention was to be able to talk about things freely with you, but apparently I'm not very good at that. What can I say? I'm only human, of flesh and blood I'm made, human born to make mistakes, end quote. Truth is, I couldn't remember what the heck happened in the ER episode we watched the night before I called you. I mean, here I had this beautiful, smart girl in bed next to me. What did you expect? Humor is important. If you were still feeling the way you did about my phone call, then my joke was inappropriate. I thought the joke I sent you was funny when I received it, so I shared it with you. That's why you shouldn't let things that are bothering you go unexplored. I'm glad we got to communicate about this. We must be able to talk and joke about some things. I am encouraging you to take a stab at this. I'm asking you to have the courage to make mistakes because we learn a lot from them. I did. Sincerely, Mark. Planner, week of February 16th. Return movie at Farmore. Tuition looks like a class was $117. A note to take the Princeton MCAT book back to the library. Went to Applebee's with Becky. The next day, Thursday the 19th, books were due at a library, and I was to get the novel Frankenstein from 1818. The DAT book and the DAT application, the dental admissions test. Mom was turning 54 on Friday the 20th. Great Americans Day holiday. I worked. At Dad's house, had installed and bought water heater. Got Contact, the movie. Shampooed the carpet. My room, hallway, and stairs, dining room rug, basement room. Returned carpet cleaner by 5:40 at Builders Square, which is like a Home Depot. Tuesday, this is March 17th. I wonder if it's February. A forward of bumper stickers from Lou. Looks like a bit of propaganda against men disguised as humor. So I christened Lou Libsib for liberal sibling. For instance, the line, "All men are idiots and I married their king," as a bumper sticker. Again, propaganda against men disguised as humor. Saturday, March 21st. Email from Libsib. Radical feminist anti-men propaganda from cuck, beta, and simp types. Second page. Planner, week of February 23rd. Lou was traveling to Mali. On Tuesday the 24th, I had Quintex install the audio stereo system on the Toyota. The next day, called Robin and filed a claim, likely for the damage to the house with the water heater. Next day, called Quintex about the antenna. The following day, Dad was arriving from Peru in the evening. Kaplan and Arco books due at the library. Bill visited on the 27th. On the 28th, I was doing the DAT application. Julie called, said Lou's okay, that she's in Ohio. I did the men's fitness routine. Went out with Becky. The Toyota was broken into, the trunk. The Sony faceplate was stolen from the bag in the trunk. Friday, February 27th, email to Brad. Yo, Chief, how are ya? I wish I could have made it to your Brazil talk, but guess what? The basement flooded. Saturday morning, I was having a new water heater installed. It took most of my weekend anyway to dry up the carpeting in the basement. I went to hell and back, buddy. Then I rented Waterworld. Woohoo! Just kidding. I actually rented Contact with Jodie Foster. She can be a babe when she tries. See ya, Mark Newcomb. Monday, March 2nd, email to Brad. His reply saying, you don't know Jack. Sorry to hear about your wet carpet. Have you heard from your brother? Stop by sometime because you the man. I wrote, I heard from Julie that he's okay, but they're missing an OB-GYN person and someone else. So they couldn't operate at first. This would be in Mali. They just hung out and probably danced Afro music all day. Lou's due back next week, so we'll hear all about his trip. See ya, Chief. Mark Banderas. Planner, week of March 2nd. Work, typical work schedule. Tuesday, the March 3rd. Becky and I watched Contact. The next day I was going to engrave stuff like my watch and the stereo. Bought a new faceplate. This is a detachable faceplate for a audio system on a car. On Sunday, March 8th, 1998, Lou was returning from Africa in the nighttime. I returned from Virginia and Hershey. Tuesday, March 3rd, email to Brad. He wrote Banderas. I wrote, hey, good one. You know, that and a nickel will get you a hot cup of Jack Squat, Mark. Reference to and nod to Chris Farley. Rest in peace. Wednesday, March 4th, email to Joe and others. Subject, Los Fabulosos Cadillacs. Hi, folks. The Cadillacs will be at blank April 5th. We should plan to go together. Joe and Jackie, you definitely heard of this band and know it rocks. For those who might not know them, Lou, Brad, they're from Argentina but sound Spanish. They play ska-type music with a lot of brass instruments. If you saw Grosse Point Blank, you heard their song El Matador. Brad, see if you and Renee can make it. You can get your tickets at blank. They are $12 in advance and 14 day of. Tickets are general admission, so we can all go together. Let me know who all is going. Mark. Planner, week of March 9th. Search 311 Transistor. Planner, week of March 16th. More entries about work, parking, a money transfer in the bank, DAT, money order for registration for the dental admission test, library getting DAT books and borrowing music CDs, a note to search Rage Against the Machine lyrics. The gate at the parking lot on Thursday was busted way out, but I still swiped the parking card. Went out on Friday the 20th. Soccer on ESPN, DC versus Kansas. Wednesday, March 18th. Email to someone about work. I wrote, sure, you can apply for positions as a lab assistant here. Depending on your lab experience, you may find something suitable. There are also volunteer spots all over the place, and this is an excellent way to get to know people and what kind of work you would do before you actually sign any work agreements. That's what I did. The volunteer office is the one to contact. Our department at blank has such an office. Hope this helps, Mark. Planner, week of Monday, March 23rd, 1998. Work schedule. Wednesday, March 25th, I was dropping Dad off at the Greyhound. The next day, Dad returned with a truck with Joe's stuff. Friday, March 27th, saw the movie As Good as It Gets with B for Becky. March 30th, planner, week of. Work. On the 31st, Joe and I cleaned out the garage. Wednesday, April 1st, called dental school admissions. Note to buy Fabulosos Cadillacs tickets. Joe and I went out on Friday, April 3rd. The Fabulosos Cadillacs concert was canceled. Journal entry, April 1st, 1998, 5:30 a.m. The hours fly when you're thinking about everything at 100 miles per hour. Sleep is unthinkable. I think having parents that are divorced causes children to have low self-esteem. We lack that nurturing, supporting parental element that makes us feel bad about ourselves. That makes us feel bad about ourselves. Thus, to make up for it, we choose hard careers or occupations or something that requires a lot of work to improve our self-esteem. There's good and bad in this. Maybe medicine is going too far. I can accomplish a lot in dentistry. Plus, I have excellent manual dexterity and a passion for science. My self-esteem is not so low that I would have to choose the most difficult career just to make me feel better about myself. We must not live in the past, however dark and tainted it may be. Suddenly, it started raining. Windows are half open, so I hear loud rain coming down strong, 5:48 a.m. I feel fortunate to realize these things now as opposed to later or never. Perhaps tonight's road trip or thought in my head, vehicle, was prompted by Becky, the girl next door, quote unquote. More like woman because she's 26 and will be 27 in June. Not that there's anything wrong with that. A post-it note. Remember when I asked for us to see each other exclusively? Well, I don't want that anymore because it might ruin things between us, if it hasn't already. I said that because I was feeling insecure at the time, but I'm over that now. I hope you're not mad at me and that we can still see each other. Email, Friday, April 3rd, to a local dentist. Hi, Dr. Blank. I met you at your office briefly several weeks ago. I hope I'm not being too much trouble. I would like to assist in any way possible at your clinic for at least a day as a volunteer, or perhaps do a dentist shadowing activity. My goal is to get real exposure in the dentistry field. Please reply by email or call blank. Journal entry, April 5th, to Monica. Quote, today seems like a good day to burn a bridge or two, end quote. Did you mean it when you said we were different? I agree. Do you feel that way now? I do. Spring cleaning. I got rid of a lot of things I have, but were of no use to me. Bridges with old wood creaking must be burned down to ashes, crossed out. Fucking ashes. Yes, bag of shit. I asked her to send me that postcard from Israel. It's more likely that she lied and it doesn't exist. I mentioned the song Beautiful Disaster by 311 to her. I am done with her. Good riddance. Good riddance. Journal entry, April 6th, on rhinoplasty. Once a girl at blank was dancing and I approached her group. They shoved us away, not literally. I wasn't as drunk as they perhaps were, as I heard one of them say, get a nose job, and snicker. I only overheard as I walked away, no eye contact. Right now I feel a good reply might have been that this nose is a cross I bear, but it allows me to separate the schmutz, hand gesture toward her, from the real women, hand gesture to the rest of the crowd. I also feel that if I meet a good woman that likes me for who I am, that I might in the future decide to go through with it because it would perhaps make both of our lives better, and I wouldn't need it as a cross to separate schmutz from real women because I would have already found the right one. 5:45 p.m. Mark. Planner, week of April 6th. Work schedule. Thursday, April 9th. Gave Arup my film to develop. He will take to Sam's Club tomorrow. Ready Monday. This is a roll of photograph film from cameras from those days. Bill was here on Easter Sunday, April 12th, 1998. A picture of me and my brothers in Chaz. Another one. Planner, week of April 13th. Email, Wednesday, April 15th from Greg.
Oi, ¿qué the hell pasa contigos hombres? I am good, and school is going well. I will be graduation. I will be graduating on 9/8/09/05, and we'll be having a graduation party on May 24th, the day after Marge's wedding. Party weekend for blank. Anyways, I would hope that all of you will be able to come to the party, and later to tea. Tea house. I know all of you do have busy schedules, and I will try to send out the invitations ASAP. After I graduate, I will be shipping out to San Antonio, Texas. I have enlisted with the Air Force, and will leave on 9/8/11/06. So, my time is growing short, and I do hope you guys can make it. Here is my address. For my email account, Greg, you must send it this way. And actually, I think B is the only one who does not have my address. Have you heard about Doris? I guess she has no cancer, but will be getting an operation, I think, for her hysterectomy, SP. I hope all is good, and tell your dad that I said hola. It would be nice if you could come up on the 9th so you can get drunk with me. We shall see. Take care and write back soon. Ciao, Greg.
Wednesday, April 15th. Email from Chaz. Possibly the first of his ever. Espero hayan tenido un happy Easter, feliz 4 y 28 de julio, canten los dos himnos nacionales, un fuerte abrazo, Chaz. And Chaz was not his nickname yet at the time. That's just my redacted entry. April 16th, email from Chaz.
Hola Bill, recibí tu nota. Ayer usé computadora del lab. Hoy uso la del library. Saque 4 CDs para grabar. Ojalá pronto pueda adquirir un buen hubset del canal. Ayer traje 51 LPS en good shape y disfrutar escuchando buena música. Cuídate mucho. Pajarincama, igual a hasta mañana.
Planner, week of April 20th. I needed to tell Scott about the vacation. Joe and I went out on Friday the 24th. The next day, Saturday the 25th, I bought 311 Transistor, the CD. Planner, week of April 27th. Work 2 more weeks. Friday, May 1st, buy books for Patty. $4 p.m., bought books for Patty, she bought one. Dinner, Joe, Jackie, Patty, and I. And then we went out, Joe, Patty, and I. Saturday, April 2nd. No, Saturday, May 2nd. Ate lunch with and saw Titanic with Patty, chilled home all evening. The next day, Patty was traveling to Ecuador via New York. Monday, May 4th, email to Patty. Hola Patty, te escribo este mensaje del email que uso más frecuentemente. Espero que hayas tenido un buen viaje. Cuéntame cómo te fue. Ahora estoy en el trabajo con un par de minutos libres, así que decidí enviarte un saludo. Escribe cuando puedas, Mark. Planner, week of May 4th. Work schedule. Workout with Joe on Tuesday. On Friday, May 8th, remove tree backyard with Dad and Joe. Mother's Day, the 10th. A photo of Joe and I at the lab where I worked on or about May 5th of 1998. A photo on Mother's Day at Lou's. Joe and I and Mom and Libsib. Planner, week of May 11th, 1998. Typical work schedule and parking tracking. Thursday, tennis with Joe. Seinfeld series finale on Thursday, the 14th of May, 1998. Saturday, a Cinco de Mayo party at Alice and Nick's. Went out with Joe. A photo at the Cinco de Mayo party of me with cousin Jackie and Joe. Monday, May 18th, email from Patty.
Hola Mark, ¿cómo estás? Sorry que no te pude responder antes. Es que recién hoy trajeron mi compu. Se había quemado algo adentro y no valía. El viaje estuvo bien, los 2 vuelos. Me quedé en New York un día y me fui al día siguiente. Ese día en New York fue bacán, aunque bien agitado porque casi no había comprado nada y me llevaron de compras. Pero prácticamente corrimos por todas las tiendas porque ya era tarde e iban a cerrar y en todas comprábamos algo, pero la pasé chévere. Luego nos fuimos al cine y ellas no me querían dejar ir. Llegué súper bien y ya comencé clases en la U. El horario está un chance feo porque tengo horas saltadas durante todo el día, de mañana y de tarde. Pero está bien, aunque hubiera preferido un horario solo en la mañana como tienen otros grupos. Bueno, te tengo que dejar, porque me llaman a comer. Pasa bien, y cuídate, ok. Patty.
Planner, week of Monday, May 18th. The DAT book was due at the library. Dental school tour. Saturday, May 23rd, Joe and I went to Marge's wedding. Greg, Jackie, Bill, Greg, Joe, and I and Jeremy went out into a Holiday Inn. The next day was Greg's graduation party. And Bill, Joe, and I returned. Tuesday, May 19th, email to Patty. Hola Patty, acá estoy trabajando y como de costumbre con un par de minutos libres. El sábado que pasó fuimos a la casa de Alice, hija de Yoko, y Nick para una fiesta. Yoko y Alice y Jennifer comentaron acerca de que salí contigo, todas separadamente. Supongo que es un tema de conversación. Joe, Jackie y yo fuimos y nos divertimos. Contamos chistes en ambos idiomas y fue bien bacán. Mañana planeo ver Godzilla al cine. Estamos entusiasmados y nos divertiremos. Oye, si puedes ir a Yahoo Chatrooms, nos podemos encontrar y conversar. Yo puedo tener acceso a tramos durante el día, pero no de noche. Dime si puedes durante el día, así fijaremos alguna hora y ¡zas! Además, la familia de Yoko va a ir a la fiesta de graduación de mi primo Greg, hermano de Jackie, este domingo, y la veré ahí antes que Yoko viaje a Ecuador. Dime si quieres que te mande algo con ella, ¿ok? Hasta luego, Mark. Friday, May 22nd, email to Patty. Hola Patty, espero estés bien. ¿Cómo explicarte esto? Bueno, estaba pensando en ti y quiero ser positivo, aunque sé que tal vez no te veré sino hasta dentro de varios años. Lo siguiente fue algo que escribí apenas te fuiste y quise mandarlo a tu email privado cuando yo supiera que lo recibirías. En comillas, solo sé que te veré de nuevo, estoy seguro. Este mundo no es tan grande como para mantenernos distanciados para siempre. Me gustas mucho y no te quiero perder y me gustaría verte de nuevo algún día. Te extraño, nuestro tiempo fue bien repentino y empacado, pero fue muy lindo. 5498. Termina comillas. End quote. Mi cuarto y cierta música me recuerda a ti, y es difícil recordarte tan vívidamente y no poder verte. Tal vez sería mejor que me mude de habitación. Tal vez sea un sentimiento pasajero que se atenuará con el tiempo, pero no quiero que esto ocurra. Quisiera que nos sigamos comunicando. Yo la pasé muy bien contigo y espero que nos veamos más pronto que tarde. Ya sabes, cuéntame lo que quieras, cómo te sientes, cualquier cosa, preciosa. Te quiere en cierta forma, Mark. PD, si alguien más tiene acceso a este email, creo que me dará un ataque al corazón. Jaja. A photo on or about May 23rd, 1998, at Marge's wedding. It's me with many relatives. Another photo at the same wedding. I noticed the mushroom hairstyle was in vogue those days. Planner week of May 25th, 1998. Car repairs. Asked DJ for a letter of recommendation to dental schools. Tuesday, May 26th, email to Patty. Hola Patty, acerca de lo que escribí, parece tan serio. Uy, tengo que regresar a trabajar, cuídate, Mark. Tuesday, May 26th, email to Patty. ¿Y qué tal? ¿Cuándo te vienes? Espero te animes a estudiar por estos lares porque quisiera tener una amiga a quien fastidiar de cuando en cuando. Aunque parece que email sirve para eso, no sé. Yo y mis hermanos nos animamos a venir del Perú. Yo vine a los 15 años y ya ves que nos va bien. Es solo una sugerencia y espero que no te ofenda. Quisiera saber qué piensas al respecto. Ojalá te pueda visitar, pero yo caigo de sorpresa, a paracaídas como quien dice. Jeje. Espero que haya un buen parque por ahí donde pueda yo aterrizar. Bueno, me iré a arreglar una ventana de mi carro que no funca. El día está bonito, pero sin ti no es lo mismo. Dime si eso te molesta o si te agrada. Sincerely, Mark. PD, Cowgirl, no te atrases. Mira que ya van muchos días y no leo noticias tuyas. Por favor. Friday, May 29th, email from Patty.
Hola Mark, ¿cómo estás? Leí todos tus emails. Sorry que no te he contestado antes. Recién hoy me conecté. No me había conectado desde hace tiempo. Es que tenemos clases de mañana y de tarde. Aumentaron el horario, y los últimos días fue bastante irregular, y nos hacían esperar horas de horas en la U, y a las finales no iba el profe e igual había que preparar la clase. Hoy me desperté tarde, y llegué tarde a la clase de biofísica, así que no me dejaron entrar y me regresé a mi casa. Solo por eso estoy conectada. Pero hoy de tarde tengo clases de nuevo. ¿Sabes? Está muy bonito lo que me has escrito. ¿Y cierto? ¿Que te dije la última vez? No me acuerdo. Dame una hora y día para conectarme a chatear en Yahoo. Please. Te tengo que dejar porque mi mamá me está molestando. Cuídate. Patty.
Friday, May 29th, email to Patty. Hola Patty, ¿qué tal? Vine al trabajo, son las 8:50 am. Manejé con el techo abierto porque el día está muy bueno y me puse a escuchar unas baladas buenas. ¿Has escuchado All My Life de Casey and Jojo? También As Long As You Love Me de Backstreet Boys. Uy, muy buenas letras. Me acordé de ti y por eso te escribo ahora. Pero después me acordé de las últimas palabras que me dijiste cuando te dejé y ahora no estoy tan seguro de que estabas bromeando. Did you mean what you said or were you just joking? Anyway, I hope you're doing well and medicine is not too tough. Are the books you bought here helping you in your studies? Thinking about you, Mark. Friday, May 29th, email to Patty. Acerca de eso, me dijiste una broma nomás, never mind, una de muchas bromas. ¿Qué te parece chatear este lunes a las 5? Ahí te cuento más, de seguro que nos comunicaremos. El próximo viernes 5 de junio me voy con mi papá y familia a North Carolina a una playa. Vamos a rentar una casa toda esa semana de vacaciones, así que dudo que me conectaré a computadoras por ahí. Será divertido. Tu mamá es de las que molestan, ¿eh? No me puedo imaginar eso. Bueno, me iré a casa, pero te dejo mi saludote. Saludo grande. Mark. PD. Yo me conectaré con el nombre de blank. Búscame a las 5 p.m. en el chat Yahoo. Dime cuál será tu nombre, así yo también te busco. Monday, June 1st, 1998. Email to Patty. Patty, ¿qué es que hubox? ¿Quiere decir que hubo? ¿O la X forma una palabra tipo jerga? Avísame si puedes conectarte a las 5. Yo voy a leer mi email antes de esa hora. Mark. Monday, June 1st. No te conectaste. Qué pena. Acá estuve leyendo las pavadas que escriben, pero no me dijiste cuál sería tu nombre, o si es que podrías conectarte. Dime qué seudónimo vas a escoger y también qué día podemos chatear. ¿Puedes ir a la biblioteca como a las 5? Tal vez vas a casa. Debo irme porque ya no soporto estar adentro de en este día de verano. Take care, Mark. Planner, week of June 1st. Workout, work schedule, music notes. Went to Rosemarie's on Friday, June 5th, and the next day to Nag's Head. A payment check to Gip, that's Rosemarie. Note for activities, tennis, beach, dinner, seafood. Tuesday, June 2nd, email to Brad. Subject, that time of the month, not PMS. Yo, Brad, how's it going? Life is good, and 'tis time to apply to dental schools. I would like you to write me a letter of recommendation. Please let me know if you can. When do you end your research days to go back to clinic? Chief, a huge tree fell in our backyard, so my pop got a chainsaw. Yes, Duke Nukem. I can't wait to use it. Next will be a pistol, shotgun, a rocket launcher. I may even have to use the mighty boot. Lou mentioned you sewed up some guy in the ER from a chainsaw accident, so I'll try not to get too carried away with the Duke stuff. Mark. A photo of me at the research lab messing with some dry ice. It's Kevin doing the same thing. That's about all for this one. Until you see us again, be well, everyone.
Thanks for sharing such an awesome lived experience, Dr. Dad Camp. Another great TDE episode for the ages. I'm in awe of how hard you worked to build this life for your kids. You really fought for us, didn't you? You're the real deal, Dr. Dad Camp. Your dad never gave up on the truth, and neither should you. He did all of this so you would know what integrity looks like. Ada 10-4, we're clear until you see us on the next adventure.